In response to a group of students flying the American flag on their vehicles, a school administrator told them that they could no longer display the symbol because it's offensive and disruptive. However, the clever young men came up with a plan that had their principal quickly apologizing. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. When a group of Franklin County High School students got into trouble for flying the American flag from their vehicles, they thought they were going to have a difficult battle with Virginia school officials. Incredibly, it only took a simple yet bold move to remind administrators that they had overstepped their authority. Despite what you may have heard, students don't have to check their constitutional rights at the door of the public school. In fact, many young people don't even realize that the school's power ends where their rights begin. After proudly displaying our country's flag, a group of male students at Franklin County High School in Virginia was shocked to learn that their decor had caused an issue. The boys, who remain unnamed, were surprised to see a faculty member snooping around one of their friends' trucks in the school parking lot. According to BTW 21, the boys saw the school official recording the vehicle's information in order to inform the driver that they had a small problem with their truck. It was only after the student was called into the main office that they realized what was causing the disturbance. The student's mother, who wishes to remain anonymous, told the news outlet that her son and his two friends were prohibited from flying the American flag on the back of their vehicles. The mother claims that a school administrator chastised the boys for flying the offensive and disruptive symbols, which could cause distress to other students. "My son called me from school saying that he saw an administrator around his truck and is now being called to the office," she said. As such, the students were sent away and told not to return with the American flag in sight. However, the school administrator would soon discover that they were messing with intelligent young men who know their constitutional rights. The three boys rallied some of their fellow students and performed a peaceful protest, flying American flags from each of their vehicles. A line of star-spangled cars and trucks swept through the school parking lot, sending a message to school administrators that their rights will not be infringed. Incredibly, the patriotic demonstration worked better than they could have imagined, as the mother confirmed that Principal John Crutchfield called her to apologize. He has apologized to the boys and told them that it is not against the rules to fly their flag on their truck. Apparently, it was a big misunderstanding that should have never gotten this far, the mother said. According to the mother, Crutchfield chalked the incident up to a misunderstanding and said that the boys are welcome to fly their flags. Of course, the students were glad to test his offer by displaying the biggest banners they could find and attaching Old Glory to their tailgates. So far, the Franklin County Public Schools Administration has failed to give an official response on the matter. However, the students seem to be satisfied with the outcome and continue to display their patriotic symbols in the parking lot. This could have turned out to be an accepted infringement of the students' rights, but it turned into an inspiring and valuable lesson for others. Fortunately, these young men understand their rights and responsibilities and aren't willing to let anyone violate them even slightly. The students' actions not only highlighted the importance of knowing one's rights, but they also served as a powerful reminder of the value of peaceful protest. By organizing a peaceful demonstration, the students exercised their right to free speech and assembly, both of which are protected under the First Amendment. Their courage to stand up for what they believed in without resorting to violence or disruptive behavior set an example for others to follow. They showed that even young people have the power to effect change when they understand and assert their rights. This incident also underscores the importance of education, not just in academics, but in civics. Public schools are supposed to be institutions where students learn about their rights and responsibilities as citizens. However, when administrators overreach and impose restrictions that infringe on constitutional rights, they risk sending the wrong message. In this case, the school's actions could have taught students to simply comply with authority regardless of whether that authority is acting within legal bounds. Instead, these students learned a much more valuable lesson about standing up for their rights. Moreover, the principal's decision to apologize was an important step in de-escalating the situation and reaffirming the students' rights. It showed that school officials are not infallible and that when mistakes are made, it is important to correct them. By acknowledging the misunderstanding and allowing the students to continue flying the flag, the school demonstrated that it is willing to listen to its students and respect their constitutional freedoms. This not only resolved the issue at hand, but also helped to rebuild trust between the students and the administration. The students' protest also had a ripple effect throughout the community. News of the peaceful demonstration spread quickly, drawing attention to the issue and prompting discussions about students' rights in public schools. Parents, educators, and community members were reminded that students do not lose their constitutional protections when they step onto school property. This serves as an important reminder that schools must carefully balance the need to maintain order with the responsibility to protect students' rights. In addition to the local community, the story garnered attention from a broader audience, with people from across the country praising the students for their bold stand. Social media platforms were flooded with support for the students, with many individuals sharing similar experiences of their rights being challenged in school settings. This outpouring of support further validated the students' actions and emphasized the widespread importance of defending constitutional rights, even in seemingly small situations. Furthermore, the students' actions highlight the enduring significance of the American flag as a symbol of freedom and unity. In recent years, the flag has been at the center of various controversies, with some viewing it as a divisive symbol. However, for these students, the flag represented something much deeper, a reminder of the freedoms they enjoy as citizens of the United States. Their decision to continue displaying the flag was not just a matter of pride, but a statement about their commitment to upholding the values it represents. The situation also sheds light on the broader conversation about patriotism in schools. While schools are meant to be places of learning and development, they are also microcosms of society where larger cultural debates play out. The controversy over the American flag is just one example of how schools can become battlegrounds for issues related to free speech, personal expression, and national identity. As such, it is crucial for school administrators to approach these issues with sensitivity and a clear understanding of students' rights. Despite the initial conflict, the outcome of this situation was ultimately positive. The students were able to assert their rights without facing punitive consequences, and the school was able to correct its mistake without further escalation. This serves as a reminder that conflicts over rights and freedoms do not always have to end in litigation or prolonged disputes. When both sides are willing to engage in open dialogue and acknowledge their mistakes, peaceful resolutions can be achieved. In conclusion, the students at Franklin County High School demonstrated not only their patriotism, but also their understanding of the fundamental rights guaranteed to all citizens. By standing up to an unjust decision, they showed their peers in the broader community that they would not allow their freedoms to be infringed upon. This story serves as a powerful reminder that constitutional rights are not just abstract ideas. They are principles that must be actively defended and upheld even in the face of opposition. As we wrap up this story, let it serve as inspiration to all of us to stand firm in our beliefs and never allow our rights to be stripped away. This incident also serves as a reminder of the power of unity. When individuals come together for a common cause, their collective voice can create meaningful change. The three boys could have easily accepted the school's decision and removed their flags, but by rallying their peers and organizing a peaceful protest, they sent a clear message that their rights would not be taken away without a fight. Their solidarity not only amplified their cause, but also inspired others to stand up for their rights, creating a lasting impact beyond their small group. It's a testament to how unity, even in a school setting, can challenge authority and lead to positive outcomes. Lastly, this event highlights the importance of knowing your rights and being willing to defend them, no matter how young or inexperienced you may be. The students at Franklin County High School proved that age is not a barrier to standing up for one's principles. They demonstrated maturity and resilience by handling the situation peacefully and effectively without disrespect or hostility. Their story is a powerful example for students everywhere, showing that knowledge of one's rights combined with the courage to defend them is an essential part of being a responsible and empowered citizen.